No doubt. My boss told me that you guys wanted to talk. He said at the time, I was like, that's exactly when I'm done working out.
Hey,
So,
perfect.
I'm glad to be on it, guys. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, taking a few minutes with us. We've gotten to highlight this year, and we've been working with the league and whatnot. We're covering it all season long on our show, and they were like, "Hey, would you like some of the players to come on?" We're like, "Absolutely." So, thanks for joining us. Now, I'm just on here. They have you as Jedin.
Yes.
You go by that? Okay.
So that's my son's name.
Okay.
Oh.
So the first year, we had to give a name. When we first started in 2018, we wasn't going by our names. We were going by like gimmick names or names that you wanted to get the attention of the fans. So my son's name in Polish is number 1. So I put his name on my back because I represent him, and I feel like I was number 1. So that's the reason I put his name back there. So every time somebody says, "Hey, Jedin," it's like, "Why do you call? Is your name Jedin?" Like, well, technically, no. My name is Tanard, but my son's name is Jedin, so that's why I went with that name. A lot of schools realized I was fast. You can't teach speed, but you can teach a kid how to play football. So I had an opportunity to transition from track to football because University of Miami, if you're familiar with Santana Moss, they gave me like the Santana Moss deal. They put me on the track scholarship to transition to football. They realized, oh yeah, he really is a good football player.
Well, let's talk about NFL a little bit, man. You got to share a locker room with some pretty incredible cats, man. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee, man. I am a lifelong Vols fan, and we all know Peyton is king up there, man. I want to know. I got to know, man. I've been thinking about this for a week because Will told me. What's it like sharing a locker room with Peyton, man?
Sharing locker. So I wasn't on the offensive side. I was on the defensive side, but you can hear his intensity in practice preparing for the game. I played with Peyton, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark, just to name a few. I wasn't able to play with Edgerrin James because he left that year to go to the Cardinals. But Peyton, to speak on him, because you say you're a Vols fan, Peyton was a perfectionist. The 2 Super Bowl wins speak of that. Could have had 3 the second time he went when he lost against the Saints. But he was a perfectionist. He was a locker room guy. If you was the offensive guy, you may think differently because he was really on you a lot. Aaron Moorhead was one of the guys I always saw him get on top of because, Aaron Moorhead was like the 4th, 3rd receiver. So Peyton always wanted him to be on top of his game just in case he needed to go to him. But you never saw him talk to Reggie. You never saw him talk to Dallas or Marvin Harrison because those guys were always on point.